This was all grass when I first moved in. Eventually I want to turn this into a full pond, but I dug this all out by hand with a shovel. This was all grass when I first moved in. I dug it all out with a shovel. Oh God. These are winterberry bushes. They all have little berries in the winter. I think they're called winterberry bushes. There's a lot of those though. Here's a wild rose bush growing next to a bunch of those stupid Bradford pears that are invasive. They smell amazing, especially after a rain like this. Here's the first sand plum orchard. It's got a bunch of little saplings growing around it. I actually dug up a couple for a friend right there. Don't see a lot of fruit. There's one of them. But yeah, there's some more fruit. So there's fruit. Pretty good amount of fruit this year. Got, and this is just the first little orchard. Oh, this one's doing good. And these will spread out a lot further over a couple of years. But here's the next big one over here. Here's a good whole like 1/8 of an acre of wild roses right here. These actually look a little bit more rose-like. They don't smell as strong as that other one. I thought these were blackberries at first, but they're roses. I made this sand plum orchard like a room I could walk into. There's fruits. Yeah, there's fruits growing on this. Lots of little fruits this year. Hopefully they turn out good. A lot of people make jellies and jams with them. These are usually about the tallest I see them get, but I've got one over here that's the tallest I've ever seen. More sand plums, and then another little rose bush that kind of snuck in there, it looks like. I don't know where it's grown from, but there's some pretty flowers. Another little rose bush, some yarrow. This rose bush is about 6 feet tall. It smells amazing. More little rose bushes, and then blackberries. Lots of yarrow. This is the biggest sand plum tree I've ever seen. It's about 10 feet tall. And then you can see these are little rose bushes right around it. Actually, some of these I know for sure are blackberries. That's a rose bush. These are actually, yeah, these are for sure all blackberry. There's gonna be, oh, those roses smell so good. But yeah, these are all gonna be blackberries pretty soon. I manicured this whole thing like a big wall, and I can just pick them. It's a little over 6 feet tall. It's about 7 feet tall at the highest. But yeah, there'll be thousands, maybe even millions of blackberries. I don't know about millions, but a lot. Ah, I still smell those roses. I made this like another little room I can walk into. There's sand plums there. Within this little area, you can come in here and pick a whole bunch of blackberries. And this is Sericea lespedisa right here. It's a dewormer. It's real good for goats and sheep to be eating. Yeah, more sand plums. Oh wow, this one has a bunch of little plums on it. More sand plums. There's another rose bush. I can smell these everywhere. And these are staghorn sumac. You can make like pink lemonade with these and mix some sugar in with it. It's really good. Good for you. But I made this like another little room I can go into. I think these might be persimmon trees. Those probably are. Then yeah, there's a bunch of sand plums. Nice little variety back here. Here's a rose that has a more pinkish hue. Some of them are more pink. Made a couple little rooms like this out of trees so I can hide out and take pictures of deer. This was an RV pad. Now it's like my mountain bike obstacle course, part of it anyway. And there's a bunch of scrap lumber. A well I never figured out how to use. Right now I've got some oak, a bunch of blackberry going around the edges. Some oak from some acorn, some oak trees that had really big acorns that were good to feed to my goats. So, and then some red buds, maples, Japanese maples. I got a barberry right there. Some yarrow, hostas, ollies, whatever that thing's called. Some milkweed, some medicinal plants.